match of just meat, and it was me, Johan. I want to say Mr. Tunches was in there. It was, and also had Henrietta Hare. It was like an 8-man, and like the last four was me, Johan, Mr. Tunchems, and Henrietta Hare.
Lord.
And I was doing all right. Then all of a sudden, she jumps from the top rope and does a coup de grace with them heels and digs straight into Victor's chest, and it was over.
Oof.
Oh, she fucked people up.
And the worst part, and the funny part was, all of them had finishers that had to be done in the ring, and they were fighting up the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
So none of them were going for their finishers to knock anybody out.
Let us not forget the April Fool's match. Y'all remember that?
Unfortunately, I was not there for it, so no. Could you weave us a tale?
So, on April 1st of one year, I decided to run an episode of the Maelstrom. And everybody was convinced that I actually wasn't doing a show because it was April Fool's and that I was pranking everybody. But that wasn't the prank. It was a single match, a single match show, where the winner of an 8-man match would receive a wish. And so I put 8 people into the match. Here's the joke. 5 of them were heresy techs. And it was a knockout elimination match.
Wasn't that fucking match that lasted like 2 hours?
Oh no, it was more than 2 hours. I think
Jesus
we were at like 6 when I decided to say fuck it and ended the stream. A heresy tech person cannot be knocked out under any circumstances. So I put 3 people in there that weren't heresy tech just to give the idea that eliminations were happening. And then for 6 hours, 5 people wrestled. And people were wondering, when the hell is this match going to end? And somebody was saying, I have a paper to do, but I'll do it after the match is over. Oh, brother, you need to go and start working on that paper right now.
That became his thesis. How I got psychologically tricked for 6 hours. A thesis.
Now, Wand, what you're thinking of is when somebody booked John Euclidean versus Zacho Duo in a submission match, and both of them had max submission defense and 0 submission offense.
Oh, fuck.
Wasn't that part of a bigger submission thing where all the submission users got knocked out? Like Asir and...
No.
got beat, and it just kept going on for like 3 hours.
This was a pick your, this was one of those things where people could pick their own matches. And so they picked those 2 in a submission match, and the roster learned not to pick submission users, not to pick submission matches unless there are 2 submission users in there. Because that match was like an hour and a half.
It's okay. Zacho later brought the average down by killing Zacho Uwu.
Very good.
Yes.
That thing fucking died in, 6 seconds?
Yeah, it was Defallen versus Zacho Duwu. That match is on my YouTube. That was back when, that was right after Chaz went nuts in Maelstrom. When everybody turned on him after the Toontown incident, Chaz lost it and finally said, you know what? Fuck it. You want a villain? I'll be a villain. Let's play. And then he went full heel turn. And so Defunk ended up falling after that as well. And Defunk went Defallen. And that was the first heel turn for Defunk ever. And we made him dangerous.
I have to say, speaking from somebody who is just freshly turned into a full-on villain, like not a fallen hero, but full-on villain, I find it very refreshing to play a bad guy. It is very fun to just sneak around, skulk around, and just be a jerk.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
it's amazing. Like
I
people
know
give
that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
like people give like whenever it comes to like evil magic users, everybody always goes for a necromancer. Ah, hell no. If I want to play a real bastard man, I will always go for an enchanter than a necromancer.
Yeah.
I don't
Eloquent
like
smart.
that.
Eloquent smart. Just sweet talk your way out of shit.
My
At a certain level, you can't roll below a 10.
bro, bearers of the torch. The Silver Devil is an eloquence bard / oathbreaker paladin.
Yeah, that would do it.
See, I'm not too worried about the class specifically. The only reason why I picked my class that was because I just wanted to fire guns. I wanted to shoot guns. I was gonna go with a sorcerer with like my fingers are guns, but I was like, no, I want to fly and shoot guns. But I truly believe you can make any class like truly evil, truly good. Like your class is what defines your mechanics. Your character defines what you do.
Exactly.
Man, flying and shoot guns. There's a couple people I could think of in the Maelstrom season 2 that'd fuck up pretty hard.
Yeah.
Oh no, like I only have an advantage if I can get away, but if I fall at any time, I have 10 HP. I'm gonna be getting my HP by sets of 10. I have no constitution. I am dead. Like you could fart on me and I'd fall over.
Well, you're level 1. You haven't even seen combat yet.
I'm working on it. I'm scheming. That is a form of combat. It's mental combat.
Yeah, you've set the traps. It's just we haven't had an opportunity to run you through combat yet.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna go make combat by getting myself killed again. I'm gonna go talk to some mushrooms. I've got a plan. I always do. I'm gonna make this work.
Good luck with that, because the only language that they speak is their own language. They're called Vegapigmies.
Look, I'm just gonna go ahead.
You
Go
could
ahead.
just kill some. You could just kill some badgers for some XP.
But why would I do that when I could scheme? Sure, you know what? I could have easily gone into the actual blight thing. That was my goal. I was gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go rustle up some money, and I'm gonna go ahead and I was gonna do it. And okay, go ahead.
You're talking about a scheming and a bird, and all I'm thinking of is Zinch.
I mean, if I was in the 40K universe, absolutely. But no, this is from this very specific universe I'm from that is not ever mentioned, and I want people to figure out which one it is.
It reminds me of you remind me of a character from that movie with the gecko sheriff versus the rattlesnake outlaw.
Fucking hell, god damn it.
Django Unchained, or what is it?
No, that's a different kind
I
of
forget what it's called. It's something. I know it's similar to that. Rango.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
Django Unchained, the darkest
Django
Disney movie.
Did you know my last name is actually the Candy Man?
Listen,
Oh,
like,
God.
it sounds really similar.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
I'm from that universe where I'm just a bad guy from there, and I got popped into here.
Oh god,
Yeah,
all the bird ladies come up Travis'
No.
character, Big Daddy.
No, put that away. No, I'm
Yes,
from,
Matrix. I meant Rango, not Django.
Django. Yeah, I'm actually Django. No, I'm from the universe is technically Rango, but I'm not gonna like the universe that inspired Ka is Rango, because I like the idea of just a talking bird that's from the west is flying around and shooting people, and is an asshole. And I was like, where can I find that? I was like, I'll just take like Rattlesnake Jake and make him a bird.
It is a flying gunslinger is an interesting combo. In my Saturday game, I play a
Oh.
she's level 14. It's a level 12 fighter gunslinger and a level 2 cleric who's tied to the Raven Queen right now, and it's a Fate subclass cleric. So it's like you got this fucking woman who's flying around, shooting people. She has cleric spells. She can drop holy water on you from like 300 feet up, and also shoot you from half a mile out because I gave her sharpshooter and other gunslinger
Yeah.
traits. It's really funny.
I went with sharpshooter level 1 because I know exactly what I'm going to be doing with my sharpshooter. I'm standing up and I'm flying the heck away from people.
It's great until you get fucking really targeted, because gunslingers have like the best damage in the game, like hands
They
down.
can, if as long as you don't, you don't misfire or jam your gun.
Yeah, which is the problem, because I don't fucking roll bad. Like Bob can tell you, like if you have someone
Bob, does
with
she roll
bullshit
bad?
rolls and
No.
luck.
Especially when she rolls with my dice.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Sounds
I'll
like
roll
Callie.
right now. No, fucking seriously, like Bob made the mistake one time of saying, "I wish you luck, and may the dice be in your favor." I proceeded to fucking roll like 8 nat 20s in the subsequent boss round, and it ended with me fucking like I ran up to the fucking orc boss, drop kicked him off of the tower and killed both of us.